brought in a lot more transparency, because we said that at 84 was not transparent enough. Why is it that at this time that we are facing in these discussions, I have no doubt in my mind that at the end of the day, of the 2 days workshop, we will have a very clear roadmap to arresting the decline and increasing the production. So I urge us all to put our shoulders to the wheel and participate fully in the 2 days discussions. Thank you.
Policy reform, data acquisition, roadshows to overcome this issue. It is a common knowledge that at one point, Ghana's average cumulative daily oil productions stood at 200,000 barrels per day, but it has since declined to about 130,000 barrels per day. Only due to natural factors, but also technical issues within the field. Despite various efforts, we continue to face challenges with a low reserve replacement ratio. Additionally, internal factors such as the nearly 2 years global pandemic and the shift in focus towards the energy transition have affected our ability to attract investors. These factors have, to some extent, hindered the license ability to fulfill their mandatory work programs, although the capability of some of these licenses have also been called into question. Ladies and gentlemen, the foregoing is a testament to the unique challenges confronting the domestic oil and gas industry. The global energy transition, reduced capital for hydrocarbon projects, and shifting market dynamics are also dictating the pace for oil and gas exploration and production.
Efforts they have made so far. I'd like to encourage all of us to approach this challenge with a mindset that is open to finding solutions. The decline we face is not unique to our industry or our country alone. It is a challenge that is experienced by many oil-producing nations worldwide. And for industry players, this may mean reduced output and potential financial strain. For government sector agencies and regulators, this represents a challenge to economic stability and also national revenue. And for academia, it highlights a gap in research and innovation. So let me point out the vital role of academic research in our industry, which is a critical aspect that has often been overlooked. For too long, esteemed Chair, the Ghanaian oil and gas sector has operated without a robust local research and development program. This gap may also have contributed to the challenges we are facing today, including our inability to foresee and mitigate the production decline. Academic research, esteemed Chair, which is a systematic process of inquiry that aims to solve problems, innovate and generate new knowledge, differs from industry work experience, which focuses on the practical application of existing knowledge. While industry experience is invaluable, it cannot replace the unique insight and long-term problem-solving capabilities that academic research brings. Both are essential, but each plays a distinct role in ensuring the success and sustainability of the industry. Operating an oil and gas field without the support of academic research, esteemed Chair, is akin to navigating without a map. It leaves us reactive rather than proactive and unable to identify potential problems before they escalate. Problem solving in our complex industry requires time, resources, and expertise. And as you may know, these are elements that academia has in abundance. Our universities are filled with experienced researchers, quality postgraduate programs, and valuable laboratory resources, all of which are underutilized in addressing the challenges we face. Academic research is not about replacing the experience of our industry professionals, rather it complements and enhances it. And so by integrating research into our industry practices, we can't develop innovative solutions that experienced workers alone might not have the time or resources to explore. We must recognize the potential within our own academic institutions. Indeed, Ghana is home to at least 5 great universities, you may know, with top-tier researchers who are eager and capable of contributing to the oil and gas industry. What we need is the will and the trust to engage with academic research. If we start to actively involve academics, esteemed Chair, we will not only attract experienced researchers to stay or return to Ghana, but would also maximize our resources as minimal funding can yield significant results.
Producing about 4,800 barrels of oil per day. As production continued, output, however, started declining due to aging infrastructure and depleted reserves. And by the early 2000s, the field's production had declined significantly, culminating in its decommissioning from 2021. And indeed, the field is still undergoing decommissioning. While the Sorpon field is no longer in production and is currently being decommissioned, it holds historical importance as one of the early commercial oil finds in Ghana, which paved the way for later discoveries in the country and undoubtedly holds invaluable data for continuous use by the industry. Following the success of offshore exploitation of petroleum in the Sorpon field, efforts were made to put in place and build the institutional capacity, as well as the statutory and legal framework that will streamline and accelerate the country's exploration and production efforts. These led to the enactment of Ghana's Petroleum and Exploration Law, 1984, PNDC Law 84. Prior to this, the country's national oil company, the Ghana National Petroleum Corporation, had been established under the GNPC Law 1983, PNDC Law 64, with a mandate to regulate and undertake the exploration, development, production, and disposal of petroleum in Ghana. I must say that this regulatory mandate has since 2011 passed on to the Petroleum Commission of Ghana.